This game does not want me to catch a break. Your Janelle Nels.
Thank you. Ang nakatapos ko.
Takuyarai.
Yay! Natapos ko nga. The Impossible. I finished the Impossible.
Obsidian. I'm gonna guess it's for a mining point. Ah. Oh, he only says that one thing. Why is every girl talking about their necklace right now? Now Pierre's talking about her Magatama thing that she lost 31 times by now.
Bukas maglilinis ulit ako dito sa taas. Every Monday ako maglilinis. Mahaba ang aking time.
It seems more like every time it's a weekday. There, that's 40, right? Holy shirt. It's just so annoying that you have to check in every time. Now, I was gonna try searching for other hot springs, but I think I'm just gonna go report this. Palpal Mountain. Ah, well, hold on. Who's in my party? Do, 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 do.
That's why I'm going down now.
Kinda wanna get a full map this place. Let's map it safely. Seems as long as I don't move into their straight line of sight, I'm safe. They're kinda like the enemies in Labyrinth of Galeria. That's one room. Yeah, Ian turning into a farmer's really good choice. Seems there's no bosses here. I can just walk. Ooh. Where are all the bosses? Are there also none in here? Oops. Oh, this sure does. Very nice.
Yeah, they're very giving.
I thought their long, narrow hallways were annoying, but frankly, this is even worse. Having such a large area to map, and most of which are lava.
Ay, basta to.
I did it. Gets this whole place mapped out, it seems. Oh, it's weak to electricity, what the hell? Not very good poison, eh? Why? I wasn't paying attention. keep going. Fuck it. Woo! Why is an entire horde after me? Headline. Shit.
Nakita mo sa akin ng kaya.
Ah, sure, that doesn't count for binds. Oh my god, a third one's gonna show up.
Bad decisions lang. It's not a good decision. Ooh. Oh, there's still another one.
this is bad.
Andrew G. Andrew is synonymous with Mario speedrunning. He's held the Mario 1 record for years, and is so far ahead that he's gotten bored with it. So now, he's playing its sequel, Lost Levels. Andrew began running the game in mid-2008, and initially played 5-2 like others did. But then, Andrew decided to try something new. See, whenever you leave the screen, the game determines where you go based on a value called the area pointer. In 5-2, once you pass the right lip of this pipe, the area pointer changes to the warp zone, which is why the line takes you there. The game doesn't care how you leave the screen. You can either climb a vine or go down a pipe, and you'll be taken to the same place. Except the cutscene only plays when you climb a vine. If you arrive somewhere via a pipe, you simply spawn in without fanfare. So even though you're intended to use the vine, accessing the warp zone with a pipe would save
I
about
need to heal
5
a bit more
seconds.
proactively.
If only we could find a pipe. These upside down pipes were new to the Lost Levels, and they put one right next to the warp zone. This would be perfect, except that you can't enter upside down pipes. None of them across the entire game. A lesser man would be discouraged. And Andrew G simply said, how about I do this instead? This is a normal pipe. You enter from the top. This is an upside down pipe. Its pieces are simply reordered, not rotated, so it's still accessible to enter from the middle. And normally, if you jump into the edge of a block, the game just ejects you out. But here, the game pushes you into the edge of the screen and no further. So you can't exit the pipe, and by mashing jump to go further inside, you can go down the middle. Andrew G found the first human viable method of a 5-2 run. Andrew entered the pipe with a 349 on the timer. It counts down from 400, so the higher the number, the faster you were. There were few speedruns of the Lost Levels back in 2008, so Andrew's 349 was the time to beat. However, his platforming was pretty messy, as he picked up a star and missed a jump to the pipe. This was Andrew's first speedrun of Lost Levels, and he wasn't going for perfect optimization. So, don't get me wrong, Andrew's pipe clip was revolutionary, especially for 2008. But it was clear that his run of 5-2 had room for improvement. The first improvement came the next year, and it was a big one. In 2009, a player named Agwawaf was able to get a 357. It was pretty much what you'd expect. He used the same pipe clip as Andrew while cleaning up the earlier platforming. Yet it still wasn't perfectly clean. He had to stop and scroll the screen a bit more before jumping back across the gap. In the end, it was enough to save roughly 3 seconds over Andrew G. The following year, Andrew came back for a more optimized run of the game, and he ended up getting the cleanest version of 5-2 we've seen. In addition to a smooth ending, he also skipped doing a backwards bump. It's easier to set up the pipe clip if you do a backwards bump early in the level. This changes Mario's position on the screen, so there's more wiggle room when jumping back across the gap. This was the first iteration of 5-2 that skipped the backwards bump, and he ended up getting a 360 on the timer. It saved 3 in-game increments, or about 1 second. For the next few years, this was the strat. A ROM warp without funding. It was risky, but it was the fastest strategy around. But after 4 years, in 2014, the world record changed hands. Leveler took the top spot, and with it came a minor update to
Okay, I get how they move now. They only move when
This
you're
was
in
a
on
very smart
when
idea
you're
to
already
make
in a
strategy
battle.
consistent.
That's so dumb.
You start by
I
doing
hate
2
this.
bumps, one forward and one backward.
Thanks,
Then,
I hate
by
it.
brushing off this block and rebounding to the left, you can quickly make it back across the pit. When combined with the 2
What's
bumps
worse,
earlier,
it's in
it
those
screws the
rooms
screen just enough to
where
leave a
the worst
small gap
enemies
next
show
to
up.
the thing, allowing you to
Let me check.
complete the wrong work. This method is super consistent, and the rebound
Yeah.
itself is fast too.
Oh yeah, there's a quest in
But
floor
due
9.
to the bumps required to set it up, you end with a 359 on the timer, slightly slower than the 360 from the bump free turnaround method. As a result, it sometimes loses a frame rule. Oh yeah, you might not know what a frame rule is. Now, I know, a lot of you already know what frame rules are. So, we're going to shake things up and see if we can set a Speedrun Explained world record. At the end of each level, the game only checks for completion every 21 frames. Essentially, this means you can only gain or lose time in increments of 0.35 seconds for every level. The best analogy of this was created several years ago by Darby. It's as if at the end of every level, a bus arrives every 21 frames to take you to the next level. Even if you miss the bus by 1 frame, you'll have to wait 20 frames to catch the next one. But it also means you don't have to play perfectly. You can be close enough to someone who did play perfectly and not lose any time. A frame rule lasts about a third of a second, and an in-game increment lasts about a third of a second too. So generally for each full increment gained, you save 1 frame rule. There it is, new world record. Bismuth's got nothing on me. Now, that was a lot of information, but the gist of it is that in 5-2, you can only gain or lose time in increments of 21 frames. And generally, if you've saved an in-game second, you've saved the frame. Despite being a little slow, the block rebound method was the strat from 2014 and 2015. Its consistency was just too good to pass up. But typically, every time a new record holder took the reins, the 5-2 strategy changed a bit. And in late 2015, someone new got the Lost Levels world record. This runner was none other than Darbian. Yeah, in addition to being the bus metaphor man, Darbian also happened to be the best Super Mario player on the planet from 2015 through 2016. Initially, Darbian did the block rebound method too, even getting a world record with it. But eventually, he was looking for more time to save. So in early 2016, he decided to switch back to Andrew's bumpless turnaround method. And he got really good at it.
Getting this would be really good.
This got a 361 on the timer, and saved 2 frame rules over the
I
rebound.
go for HP and or
Maybe
TV
this
up
didn't
next
satisfy
few levels.
Darbian. He wanted more time to save, darn it, and nothing was going to stop him. So in mid-2016, Darbian started trying to throw this into his runs.